So, yeah, remember how the last Hot Race Car Night stream ended? Here's a deal for you. How about we do that again? But this time we don't fuck up. Deal? Deal. Alright, let's do it. Hello, folks. Welcome back to Hot Race Car Nights. You may be looking at your calendars going, hang on a minute, AJ, this is Wednesday, what are you doing here? Where's Nay tied up in the basement? This is supposed to be his night for Nay's Retro Lounge. Lounge. Nay's Retro Craig Lounge. Yeah, there you go. What's happening here is that, unfortunately, Nay's very ill. He's a bit poorly. He's got the flu, and he's in bed with a hot water bottle and some Lemsip. And I happen to have nothing else to do tonight, so I thought, let's step in, sub in, and I'll do another Hot Race Car Nights. And fortunately, I'd already been planning the next Gran Turismo 2 stream. After what happened last time, I felt like there was ground to make up there. And let's do it tonight instead. Let's do it now. So you're going to end up getting a double header of Hot Race Car Nights for this week. Aren't you lucky? Or unlucky. Delete is appropriate. Hello, chatto. Don't fuck up this time. Sign the Send Master General. I promise, Cam. I promise. I'm not going to do that. Yeah, Cam missed the end of the last stream. And if you guys missed the end of the last stream, well, the clip's up on Twitch, and the VOD's up on YouTube. Let's just say Lindsay Jacobellis, you know, the snowboarder that was going to win gold at the Winter Olympics? She was leading my miles, and then she did a trick off the final jump and fucked up and lost. She ain't got shit on me. Oh, dear. So, first order of business for tonight is to go back to Apricot Hill and win the fucking Enduro this time. I was there live, says Jason. I'm so sorry, Jason. Jason's been fired, by the way. Not by me. Cam's just fired everyone. He's fired Jason for being crew chief. And, I've just changed my name in the Armbar Arcade Discord to I'm a Massive Spanner, which I can only remove once I've won Apricot Hill, which I hopefully will do tonight. Gearhead 1997 is here. Hello, don't fuck this up. I'm not planning to. I'm not gonna. Through 2016 and fuck up this. Yeah, at least they had a mechanical failure. It wasn't really their fault. Their car just died with a lap to go. I just went, haha, I'm leading by 20 seconds. Oh, fuck's sake. Oh, dear. If you lose Apricot Hill again, the kid dies, says Preston. Yeah, that's appropriate. I don't know what kid. But, so what we're going to do as well is we're going to take you through the garage. But I've got some money there. Yeah, I may have sold a race car. I've done some races in this game since then, because I feel like if I'm going to actually go through and complete this game, there's a lot of races in this game, you may realise. So, let's have a go through the garage. There have been some new additions since last time. You remember on the last stream, we added such delights as the Starlet 3-door Turbo S to our gallery. We added the Nighthawk, the Mitsubishi Galant VR4. Nice little car, I enjoy driving it. The Mind's i32 Styline. There's our heroic Datsun. Then we ended up naming... Who did we ended up naming? Was it Tanahashi? Yeah, it was Tanahashi we ended up naming it. Tanahashi the Datsun. The old boy who was still really, really good. 989 kilos. He's a light boy. He's a cruiserweight. Okay, we should rename him Kota Ibushi. Liger. Liger. That's the actual name of this car. So, yeah. This was the car that we came within 49.5 laps of winning the 50-lap Apricot Hill Enduro. So we decided to give it a rest this time around. We're not going to put it through that torture again. He did very well. I love driving that car. Wasn't the car's fault at all that we lost. It was all mine. Since then, we've got a few more cars. I got some prize cars for some various events I've done, including this, which I'm going to use at some point. Toyota Chaser TRD Sports X30. A nice sort of saloon boy. Another potential member of Team Pleb there, our drift team. And, ooh, well. See, once Cam had calmed down after finding out about the Apricot Hill debacle, he recommended another car to attempt the race with. His old weapon. This is the car that he swore by when he used to play Gran Turismo back in the day. I didn't think there was someone who played Gran Turismo 2 more than I did back in the day, but we found them. We found that person, and his name is Cam. And this was his recommendation. We even went through the used car lots, because for some reason, even though Jason was fired by Cam, he still went home and looked up on his laptop the cycle of used car lots, what cars appear in the used car lot on which day. So we went up to, it was on 86 days when we finished the last stream. I got it up to 90 days, you see there in the, oh no. Oh yeah, you can sort of see it, the 07 there. It's just sort of, hang on, where is it? It's just sort of there. That's supposed to read 107 days. At day 90 is when the used car lot changes what cars are in it. And this is when this appears, which isn't the best RX-7 model you can get in the used car. Well, it's not the best RX-7 model you can get in the game. You can get some better models in the actual new showroom. But I'm trying to go with just used and prize cars for this run. I know I've changed my own rules about 20 times already, but... So, this was a car I saw in the used car lot earlier in the game. Didn't buy it then. I thought, you know what? If I'm going to own an RX-7, it's going to be this one. With those little sort of headlights down, those sort of fog lights down the bottom. It looks awesome. I've put some rims on it. But the thing is, I've put some rims on it. It's a Rotar to Rotary. There's the list of fitted parts. Sports tyres, that's it. Because aside from that, I haven't needed to fit anything. If I go over to... If I go over to the Gran Turismo League, you see I've cleaned out those first two tiers. And funnily enough, we'll probably get onto those later on in the stream. Once I've cleaned up the mess that was Apricot Hill. All of the races in these national championships that were over 246 horsepower limited, I won. Including this one. The final German championship race. 443 horsepower. Won it pretty easily. This was a stock RX-7 that I bought used from the car lot, from the used car lot. My phone's vibrating, and... Oh. Just getting some wrestling-related goss there. Oh, and also, I bought a few more cars to clean up some of the lower horsepower tier races. That we're going to be seeing again at some point, because that's a prospective starter car for me, IRL. But that's for another day. As is this, which was Jason's original recommendation for a starter car. The GTS-T Type M rear-wheel drive BOYE, 211 horsepower. Pretty much enough to clear out the 246 horsepower limited races. But this beast, with nothing more than some sport tyres, was able to rinse pretty much all races in front of it. This thing is a beast. And so for that reason, we're going to take it to Apricot Hill for the Apricot Hill Revenge Tour. The GT40 Revenge Tour. So we're going to start off tonight by going to the wrong race. We're going to go to Apricot Hill. We also studied opponent lists for other Enduros and that. This is going to be pretty big. It's going to be a good night, hopefully. I got a feeling. Oh, no. I forgot it. Oh, no. Right, you know what? That can't... That number 2 there. That number 2 on the screen. That cannot stay on my record. I'm not having that. Also, worth mentioning that on stock tyres, I was running lap times that could be pretty much competitive with the GT40 in this race. So with sport tyres, we should be absolutely fine. Now the question is, A, can I find the GT40 again? And B, can I avoid fucking up this time? Hopefully, yes and no. 1, yes, and 2, no. Speedworks was here for that fateful night, weren't you? He's back again. Hello. We are away. Is that a GT40 at the front of the... Is that a yellow GT40 at the front of the field? Well, it's time to find out. Oh, someone's crashed already. Someone's crashed. Oh, drifty. Yeah, the RX-7's a weird one. It's a bit of a drifty boy, but it's also very comfortable and very stable to drive. Once you get into the groove, get into the groove, boy, you have to prove your love to me. Yeah, once you get into the groove, ow. Yellow GT. Yeah, that is a 4 GT40. Right, okay. We found the GT40 again, first time. Oh, God. Okay. So, we're into the race, hopefully. It is getting away at a rate of knots. Don't be a massive spanner again. Nick is here. Oh, God. But yeah, on stock tyres, this car was running lap times that should mean we were competitive. So on sport tyres, we should be absolutely fine. The question will be, is tyre wear? But this is... it's heavier than the Datsun. which was able to just about run 17 lap stints. So we'll see. Yeah, 5 seconds. I'm going to suggest that is the GT40. Not that I want to question my recently fired crew chief. Right, well that's the Toyota Supra, which is the next fastest car in this race. And he's been left for dead by the leader. So, GT40, it's on! This is the biggest rematch since Conor McGregor-Nate Diaz 2. Except the first Conor McGregor-Nate Diaz fight didn't finish because Conor McGregor was showboating, slipped over and concussed himself in the cage. Oh god, oh no drift dude. Oh, the Supra's trying to go on the outside. Okay, here we go, come on. There you go. I just need to get back in the groove a bit. This Supra's giving us... Excuse me. The Supra's trying some sendage. Kind of distracted by this mere mortal. Let's go and slay the GT40. But remember, from our first... Yeah, a lot from our first race still stands here. The strategy remains the same. If we can two-stop, we should be fine. The only thing that's going to change is that I'm not going to showboat on the final lap. My pit boss... Cam's staging a hostile takeover of Team Pleb. This is what happened when I bought an RX-7. I also hired Cam as my race engineer. But yeah, so we're going to run for the same strategy. And as we remember from the first time, the GT40 does have its fair share of balls-ups in this race. So I'm not too fussed about it getting an early lead here. If we can run consistent 1 minute 30s and maybe the odd 29, 28... I think we got as far down as like a few 27s in the Datsun. So, if we can run like 28s, 29s, 30s all race, then we should be fine. Factoring into account the GT40's tyre wear and the fact that it self-spins quite a lot. Also, my thumb's already sore, so this is probably not a good idea. Right, our first standing lap was a 31.7. We need to up that a bit. Given that I managed a 30.9 on stock tyres in this car, I also know we're losing a lot of time here through drift dude. This car will be a great drift car one day. Also has an excellent race mod, which we may see broken out at some point. We are going to need a race car for those later races, so... Right, he's 9.4 seconds up the road. Don't provoke Cam, please. Oh, come on. Okay, you just got to be careful with this car. You've got to be smart. It's stable most of the time. But it will drift you. It will punish you with drift. It punishes you with drift. It's a weird way of saying. Alright, gap's levelling out of that between 8 and 9 seconds. So I'm also driving this track like I was in the Datsun, and that's not quite the right way to do it. It's a bit heavier and more stable, so you've got to be careful. It also has less power. It's only got 260 horsepower compared to the Datsun, which had 310 or so. So it's a bit of a challenge. 11.0. Blimey. Well, the GT40 is on fresh tyres, so... Also, I can happily spam that line for the chicane. Cam and Jason already bickering in chat. This is going well. I hate the fact you can't use the right stick in this game. 131.1. Come on, Master. We can do better than this. We can do better than this on stock tyres. We're on sport tyres now. Whoop. I just need to get in the groove here. I just need to focus. Maybe I'll get my shit driving out the way in the first few laps rather than the last few. 11.4. Okay, the gap's sort of stabilising now. More strong and stable than the British government. Like, a deck of cards on the deck of the Titan... No, what one about? What am I talking about? That's it. A Jenga pile on the deck of the Titanic is more strong and stable than the British government. I did it funny. Eventually. Right, 11.1. Gained a few tenths back that time. So, we're getting into a groove now. We're getting into a groove. Get into the groove. Boy, you got to prove. That'd be the modern pop cover of that song. With all the vocal intonations. Gee, 12.8 seconds. Jesus. Ford's trying to lay an early beat down on this field. Maybe he knows that he's going to fuck up a few times in this race, so he's trying to lay the early gap. Or I'm just terrible in the first few laps. Probably a bit of both. English is your first language. Yeah. Can you tell? Probably not. 131.2. 13.2 seconds. Ford is still getting away. Starting to get a little bit concerned here. Starting to do a heckin' concern. Please turn. Please turn. Come on, there we go. What the? Oh, I think the GT40's had its first doo-doo. I think it's done its first whoopsie. Because that gap has mystically now shrunk back to 4.8 seconds. Why was I panicking? Ah, there you go. There we go. Didn't take long for the Ford to start shitting itself. Wow, 5 laps in on fresh tyres. Deary me. So that's going to counteract me just being slow in the early laps. Thing is as well, I will get faster as the race goes on as well, as I inevitably get better at the track. And don't, you know, shit the bed again on the final lap. I'm never going to live that down, am I? I will embrace the failure. Jesus Christ, this Ford is not messing around. Except for turn 2, which you just can't do. There we go, there's my response to that. In reply to that, I say, fuck you. Tyre wear is also going to be interesting here, because all we'll need to do is outlast the Ford a lap per stint. Yes! 130.8. There we go. We're into the 130s at last. Also, the fact we've not got a custom gearbox means it is pretty slow down the main straight. The Datsun had much better gearing. I'm not making excuses. This car is really good. It's up to me to find the best out of it. 19.8. Okay, so no spin this time from the Ford. You're going to have to play the long game here. You're damn right it's really good, yeah. Well, there's the Ford in the distance, that yellow blob on the in the distance. That was a good line through there, that felt good. Felt good. I feel like the margin for error this time will be less, which is ironic, in a way. That was. I'm getting better. I'm getting faster. And then just this line through this corner. Well, okay, maybe not that much. You didn't see that. That was the line I took on the final lap of the last attempt when I was trying to save the race from utter fuck up. 29, 30.1. There we go. He's still getting away. He is still getting away despite a 130.1. Maybe I should have been closer to 29s, 28s. Okay then. Come on, Mazda. What have you got? You've got a lot to give, I can tell. Oh, there we go. Come on, Mazda. Come on, Mazda. You've got, like I say, you've got a lot to give. I know that. Come on. Come on, Rotary boy. It has already got a name, by the way, I should say that. It is named Han, because it's a Mazda RX-7, and it's awesome. So, it's named after Han from Tokyo Drift. Well, and from the other Fast and Furious films, but they don't count. Right, we've already put a 130.1, but I think most of that was due to me cutting that final chicane. Oops. That second sector, it's that second sector where the GT40 is so good. But then, I just do that. Oh, no, come on. It's almost like I got punished for cutting the course. How about that? $30... 31.2 again. He's not called Han Takahashi, Nick. Takahashi's... You're just confusing me with Hiromu and the guy from the Red Suns who drove RX-7s that weren't this one. I can't take more text right now. And look at that, the first pit stop. Actually, I will, because I've got something in my eye now. Actually, I tell you what. Mute that. There we go. I'm a little bit concerned in that it feels like the tyres are already starting to go off. Jesus Christ, he gains like 2 seconds in that sector alone. Another 31.2. He's also got lap traffic to deal with now, so... Starting to get the feeling we might have bitten off more than we can chew here. Well, we lost another second in the first sector. And our tyres are already starting to go away. This is worrying. Guys, we make an executive decision that Hahn might need some help if he's... Oh God, the car's already starting to understeer. Like, the tyres are already starting to go, like, they're starting to yellow already after 9 laps. And we're not keeping pace with the Ford as it is. The GT4 is lapping faster than last... Yeah, it's not just me that's noticed that. The Ford has picked it up. Maybe it's like that Need for Speed Pro Street thing. You can't see it. It goes faster. It's still lapping just as quickly, and we're already losing time. What's also weird is that the sports tyres have done nothing to the handling. I managed a 130.9 in this car on normal tyres, and we've been averaging 31s and 30... Yeah, okay, I'm going to make an executive decision. Hahn's going to need a bit of help if it's going to win this one. Are the sport tyres on? I'm pretty sure they are. No idea why they wouldn't be. Let's just check. Be very weird if they... I have no idea why they wouldn't be. Yeah, they're on. Weird. Anyway, let's go get some mods for Hahn. I'm thinking maybe... Grabs backup hat. Backup. I thought you meant to say Bacon Hahn. I was like, grabs Bacon Hahn from the hot... I was like, what? Right. Yeah, let's go get some mods for some mods for Hahn. I think maybe boost it up to 300 horsepower and maybe a gearbox, because the gearing right now is terrible. It's so bad. Chatto, what would you recommend in terms of mods? Turbo. That might be a bit excessive. Turbo. He's called us 274. Okay. Let's get an ECU. Let's get some of the cheap stuff out of the way. ECU. Yeah, that's 4 horsepower right there. That's some horsepower right there. Let's get a... how much would a race muffler give us? Ooh, 280 horsepower. That could be enough, you know. Just boost up the horsepower to 280. What did the intercooler give us? We're not going above 300, because we had 313 in the Datsun, and we were kind of fine with that. 296 horsepower with the intercooler. A little bit of weight reduction. That's a good shout. That is a very good shout. So, let's go over here to the weight reduction. I can also show you the race modification this car can have. So there we go. A little bit of weight reduction. Not too much, but just enough. Here's the race mod for this car. It's going to be getting that at some point. Let me tell you that. For nothing. Right. Gearbox. Very good shout. I think it definitely needs a gearbox. Because like I say, those ratios were all over the place. So, gearbox. The race mod is beastly. Yeah, I can believe it. Alright, triple plate. Clutch. Basically, we'll max out the transmission bits. We'll get a limited slip diff as well. That'll help a bit with handling. And ergo tyre wear. Flywheel. And then a prop shaft. There we go. So we got all of that on it. The only thing extra I'm thinking, brakes maybe, and suspension. But I'm not sure it needs it. It's not that far off at the moment. I think with a bit more power, and we lost a bit of weight reduction. We've got a bit of weight reduction, I should say. Maybe suspension and brakes, and that'd be it. I'm trying to remember, I won this race back in the day in a Mazda RX-7 GTC, which was around the same weight. And it had some mild mods on it, and it had 350 horsepower. And it was just enough of a match for the Ford, so... I think we'll put some brakes on it. Well, we'll have some brakes this time. And do we put suspension on it? I think we put suspension on it. Put suspension on it. GTC is the best road RX-7 in... Ah! Well then, okay. That probably explains a lot. Right, let's go check the weight. How heavy is it after weight reduction stage 1? No, that's the MX-5, you pleb. Alright, so it was 1280 kilos. It is now 1195 kilos. Okay, so I think that's enough. I think that's more than enough, so... From being stock, it is now fully customized suspension, sports brakes, fully customizable gearbox, clutch, flywheel, prop shaft, CPU, intercooler, muffler. I like how the gearbox text, fully customizable service gearbox, just overwrites the racing muffler. That's it, yeah. The game definitely reacted to your car choice. Interesting. Weight reduction stage 1, LSD fully customizable. I think that'll be more than enough. I think we just need a car that can get into the 129s, which patently we weren't getting close to in that time. The Datsun was able to lap in the 29s pretty easily. And I think as long as we're there or thereabouts, which we should be after that. Annoyingly, Jason's not in chat at the moment, so he can't give me gearbox adjustments. I'm going to put it... What was the Datsun's one? Was it 7 or 8? I'm going to put it 8. Leave everything else stock. That's fine. So, attempt number 3. Well, the first one didn't count. Han has learned, and now he's back ready to do it. Just need to make sure the GT40 shows up again. Hopefully it will. Ooh. Uprated gearbox. Not gearbox. Also, that's very much not a 4 GT40 in that lineup, is it? Very much. In fact, that's another RX-7 out front. Okay. It's a rotary, so it has to stay in the rev range. What, just rev the tits off it all the time? Come on, Ford, where are you? Where are you? This is the rematch the world wants to see. Did it say my gearbox setting? Yeah, it did. My poor thumbs are already in pain. This is not going to go well. Okay, come on. Come on, Ford. That doesn't look like a Ford in that field. That car in second is a... That doesn't look like a Ford. Is it? It's an NSX. It's 2 NSXs. Not wrong mid-engine car. I like the Honda NSX. It's just not a Ford. GT40. It's just not, is it? Right, try again. It's annoying that we got the GT40 in our first attempt and then quit out of it. So then we had to go and mod it, and now we're having to try and find the GT40 again. AJX Apricot Hill round 1 million. Alright, okay, come on. Come on, Ford. You know you want to dance again. That doesn't look like a Ford. That's a bloody Evo! You stupid Evo! No, it's all wrong. How come we got a GT40? We got the world's fastest GT40 in our first attempt, and now we can't find it again. Is the Ford retired? He's like George St. Pierre, just like, no, fuck this. I'm retiring immediately. I'm retiring before I finally lose. Ford is scared. Mazda's on fire. Your GT40's terrified. Right, come on, Ford. We want to do this. It's the money fight. The rematch that the world is craving to see. Oh, that looks like a Ford. The green car that shot into the lead. That looks like a Ford. Ow. Subaru, do you mind? Oh God. Wow, Han likes to drift that corner. I mean, I've named it Han after a character from Tokyo Drift, and it is a member of my drift team, so yeah. All these improvements have really helped. And that's... Oh, God. Oh, no, that's the corner I came unstuck at last time. I mean, it was entirely my own fault. So why I was showboating there in the first place, I don't know. Alright, so here the duel begins. Yes, it does. Oh, yes. Yes. So the interesting thing here is going to be, can we match the pace of the Ford? And can we keep up with it over the course of a run? Because I don't know if we can run the same amount, if we can do a 2-stop on these tyres. We might have to match the Ford strategy and just stick with him. Also, remember in the last race where I slowed down whenever the Ford spun? Yeah, not this time. Not this time. It's like a baby 787B, this car. It's not quite... It's just... That Ford still has the power around the main straight. So he's out to a 2-second lead to stop. Oh, just about got the gearing right. We maxed out just before we hit the brakes into turn 1. But we didn't bounce off the rev limiter. I got that just about spot on. I'll take that. Had we gone to 7, we would have been bouncing off the rev limiter. Right, yeah, the car definitely feels a lot more settled now. And a lot... I think the gearing was the main issue. Gearing and a little bit of handling. Also, taking 100 kilos off probably helped as well. Well, the race is on. Let's do this. Come on. Yes, there we go. This is the sector where the Ford makes up all that time. It just pulls up the hill like a train. Not a southeastern train as well. We're talking more Flying Scotsman here. 2.2 seconds. Oh my God, we were running 1 minute 5s and 6s through that sector before. And also my unconventional line from that corner. Yes, this is much better. This is much better. Sounds like someone put a 2JZ in. Looks like someone put like I don't know, like a Formula 3 V6 in it. 128.2 standing lap. And we actually lost a bit of time to the Ford there, so the Ford must have been lapping a lot quicker than I thought. I thought it was in the 29s and 30s. Boy. Oh, I think the Ford goofed a bit. He didn't spin, but he's definitely lost some time there. Can we pounce? Oh, yep, gap's just down to 1.2 seconds, and this is our good sector when we're not showboating. It's definitely not 3 laps into a row. Oh my god! Oh, I've just decided to fuck up on my own. Oh dear. Do not disrespect the mighty triangle. We've basically got the Bermuda Triangle in front of our car right now. People don't understand what happens in there, but it makes for some fascinating results. And it makes Fords disappear. Well, this one, hopefully. He only put 4/10 on us in his good sector. Good game there. Yes, yes, yes. No. Hello, Ford. You. What was our lap time that time? 28. Another 28.5. We just lap 28s all day. We'll be just fine. We've gained about 2 to 3 seconds on average. Oh, the Ford nearly spinning, but it doesn't. Oh, we just understeered. Oops. That's the thing with this car. If you don't get on the brakes hard enough, it will understeer. It's a Narnia. And that's more just being on top of the handling. Just making sure you're on top of the handling. Oh, come on. Do you see what I mean? That corner is evil. Seriously, I'm not just saying that because that's where I fucked up the last race. That was entirely my fault. But genuinely, when you're coming up over the brow of the hill, it's just way tighter than you think it is. So you're like, yeah, I'm going flat out. Oh, I'm off in the grass. How'd that happen? 1.5 seconds. That gap is staying nice and steady. That's exactly where we want it right now. We can at least keep the Ford in, like, spotting distance? In eye contact. In eyesight. That's the one. In whatever. Also, what's nice as well is I think this car's more consistent across the entire lap now. Like, we're not even losing that much time in that sector where we were just getting rinsed before. Even the Datsun was losing a load of time through there. And we did lose some time there because I didn't have a good run out of the final few corners. And that's okay. Ford's still there. On 29.4. Right, okay, so the Ford is in the 28s pretty much. So that was my mistake earlier. I thought it was running 30s or would spin more, so it... Han, do you mind? Now's not the time for drifting. Like I say, I know it's not in your nature. 2.7. The Ford is getting better through those... Well, the Ford's getting better through those first few corners, and I'm getting worse. So this is going to be an intriguing battle in prospect, I think. And if I can two-stop, then we will have some... We'll know that we've got that advantage at the end. And this time, I'm not planning on showboating until after the checkered flag. The game is trying to react to your car as well. Yeah, that is noticeable. There is a degree of rubber banding in this game. We have noticed that. So it wouldn't surprise me if the Ford has picked up a little bit of pace because of my different car choice. Maybe the fact the Datsun was an older car. I mean, the Datsun was a lot lighter than this car. It had more power. And it's an older car, so maybe the game kind of held that against me. Maybe the Ford was like, it's only an old car. And now it's like, oh, it's a well, new for this game, Mazda. It's a modern car. So let's go to town on it. Let's bring out the best Ford. Let's highlight the best Ford factory drivers ever. There's like, I don't know, Scott Dixon and Ryan Briscoe and like Andy Prio. What they've got to pick for. Oh, 127.7 though. Nice, nice. No, whoa. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, my God. What was that? God, that was weird. I braked and the car veered left under braking, ploughed into the wall. Okay, less of that, thank you. Do you mind? Do you mind not throwing a hissy fit because I'm not drifting? Now look what's happened. Cam, I'm sorry. It just veered left under braking. I don't know what happened. Oh, come on, Mazda. Come on, Han. You're normally very well behaved. Don't be a problem child now. And we are 6 laps in. So far, tyre wear's looking a little bit better. Oh, nice drifting. Nice. That was very good. Oh, living up to his heritage there. Oh my god, I'm making an absolute pig's ear of this lap. What's going on? Come on. Adam, focus. Hang on, let me get a straight line. Focus, come on. 1 minute 30, that was pathetic. It was still faster than what we were doing before, though. There we go. That's how I wanted to veer to the left. Veer to the left towards the apex of the corner, not towards the inside barrier. There we go, that's better. That's a better run for that corner. We're still keeping the Ford in sight. Like I say, that's all we need to do. So we can 2-stop, we'll have that pit stop in hand. And we won't blow the advantage this time. Promise. And we know that the Ford's probably going to stack it at least once in this race. Oh, we're shredding into his lead. Oh no, I like your drifting. You're definitely auditioning well to be a member of Team Pleb. But I don't need drifty right now. Oh, still a good sector though. The Ford didn't gain anything on us in its good sector, so. The rears are starting to yellow. That's interesting. Do we end up matching the Ford strategy of 3 stops? Well, it will eliminate any complacency about having that extra pit stop, wouldn't it? 27.9, much better. That's more like it, Han. Oh, Ford was a bit... You would slide through there. I see some brown substance coming out the back of his car. Is this race causing you to perspire, Mr. Ford man? The Ford piloted by Chip Ganassi's IMSA drive it, yeah. Nah. He hasn't spun yet, so there will be Andy Prio behind the wheel. Can't be Scott Dixon, otherwise he'd already lapped us. Have AJ Foyt and Dan Kearney in that bitch. Oh, the gap's closing though. Maybe Dan Kearney forgot his contact lenses before the race. So the rear tyres are starting to yellow a bit. As soon as someone notices Jason come back into chat, let me know. If I don't spot him myself, that is. Continuing to take that unconventional line from the final few corners. Oops. Oh god. A bit bouncy there as we put a wheel on the grass. Oh god. And just got some gas, so. 27, 28, 29.0. That's interesting. We still made time on the Ford, even though we did a 129.0. Methinks the Ford's tyres are starting to go away, especially judging by that massive slide in turn 2. The Nemesis corner. The Ford's Nemesis corner is turn 2. Mine is wherever corner this is up here. I think it's turn 5. Oh, look at this. Here we go. GT40, come out and play! Come on. Come on. Maybe about to punish my hubris. My hubris may have been a little bit premature there. I'm still in it. Remember, I don't just have to win this race for the Sendmaster General Cam. I have to send it as well. That might be a thing. If we have to match pit stop strategies, which I suspect we will, our rear tyres are going away. So we might have to match strategies with the Ford. If that's the case, then we are going to have to send it hard. This is going to be a straight dogfight to the very end. I'll consult with Jason when he gets back in. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Oh, inside. No. 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 Oh, God. Ah. Some poo. Some poo did just come out. Oh, this is getting good. That was another thing that was so annoying about the first race. It was such a good race. And then I had it won and just blew it off. And that's the only thing anyone's going to remember. And rightfully so. Not dead. Come on, this is our good sector. Come on, Han. Everything you have. Come on, Han. Come on, Han. Whoa, oh, oh, oh. Yes, yes, yes. 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 Excuse me. Oh, switch back on you, fool. Oh, oh, up the inside. Oh, banging wheels. There's wheel banging's happening. Oh, we almost had our nose in front. Always cut across us. Send. No, come on. We're banging fenders, banging wheels. Come on. Oh, he is cutting us the fuck off. Oh, man, this is good racing. Our tyres are yellowing as well. I think we're going to have to match the Ford strategy, guys. In which case, it's going to be this racing for the entire race. Oh, God. Well, except for when he spins. And hopefully I don't this time. This is getting good, though. This is already getting good. Come on, come on, come on. And he's going to get the advantage down the main straight. That's fine. Nothing much, Jason. Jason's back in chat. Right. The only thing you've missed, Jason, is that our tyres are going away a lot quicker than the Datsun. To the point that I'm wondering if we match the Ford strategy this time. Especially if he spit, which he hasn't. Oh, God. Watching him nearly spin almost puts me off sometimes. Maybe it's a psych-out tactic, which utterly doesn't work. Whoop, whoop. 0.8. Yeah, Cam is speculating that the Ford has stepped up its game. Because he's noticed that I've come in a different car. A much more modern one. I'm fucking around with no Datsun this time. No, he's not fired, Nick. I'm communicating him via secret radio in the grandstands. He's waving banners in the grandstands. Again? He hasn't been rehired yet, technically. He's on probation for this race. I'm doing this to get his job back. I win this race, I get Jason his job back. Nick, you do not have executive power. Handling is starting to go away a bit here. This is going to be interesting. Okay. We are sticking with the Ford, though. He trips up once, he'll be in the lead. Hopefully. 130.2. Says a lot that we did a 130.2 that time, and we were, like, we didn't lose any time to the Ford, really. Oh, we're coming up on lap traffic as well. Oh, he's going to spin. He's going to spin. No, he hasn't. Oh, well, he's pounded the inside wall. Oh, come on. Here we go. Here we go. Come on. Come on, Han. Everything you have. Don't know what noises I'm making. Oh, up the inside. Yes, we're in the lead. We are in the lead for the first time in the race. Oh, and he's run wide. Ford's all over the shop. He's pooing himself. Can't take it. Cam approves of the send. Good boy. Thank you. Thank you, Send Master General. Yeah, Jason, what do you think? Look at the state of my tyres already. Do you think we match the Ford? Ow! The git! No! Right, you. No, this is getting serious now. Stand and bang. Right, it's time for some stand and bang with the Ford now. Oh, we got a lap car. Is this some peanut in an Evo? It is. It is indeed a peanut in an Evo. No, no, Ford. No. Oh my God. Physics explosions. Oi, he snuck through. No. No. Block him, Evo. Oh my God. You blithering idiot. I hate Evos. Stupid cars. Brap like the wind. Cam, I am already starting to lose lap time. I'm losing lap time quite drastically, actually, but the Ford is as well for the moment. No, now's not the time for you to leave, Jason. Jason! Oh, God. The car is starting to handle pretty badly, I've got to say. Help. The strategy team are not helping it. The brains trust back in the bunker. Oh, my God, the understeer. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yeah, that is the thing. The Ford is losing lap time as well. So, even if we just eke out another lap, there'll be another... Oh, God. Yeah, another lap per stint. We can two-stop and we'll be fine. Thing is, as well, I'm also getting very skittish here. Like, there's every chance I could crash as well as the Ford. It's going to be tense. We have to be careful here. And we're starting to lose time to the Ford now, so... we'll see. Oh, my God. Right, guys. Universe brain time. If we match the Ford strategy and go 3-stop, do we undercut the Ford? So, for example, the Ford pits every 16 laps. Do we pit every 15? Do we? Do we? I think that might be a strat. That might be a definite strat. Oh, Cam is saying yes. Oh, that's a... Oh, my God. Really? Who sent these bloody plebs in rally cars out here as blockers? Really? Get out the way. Plank. Ford is losing time as well, though. This is the thing. We're going down together. We're going down, down, down. Sugar, we're going down, swinging. I'm not listening to... GTR? Oh, Jesus! Don't read Chateau mid-corner. It was a Subaru. The AI is learning. It really is. Right, so I think we are going to go for a different strat. Because look at the state of our rear tyres. I think we do go for a different strategy, you know. Undercut the GT40. Don't overcut, we undercut. Still not losing that much time to the Ford. We are... It's noticeable how badly the handle... Oh! Handling isn't great, I've got to say. And the Ford hasn't spun once yet. I'll save the drink for the pit stop. 29, 30. We're still in the 30s, just about. Hanging in the 30s. That was the Ford spin. No. Ford survives. The Ford has not spun once in this entire first stint. That is interesting. And our tyres, our rear tyres are actually going dark. We're actually going orange now. We're going to have orang rear tyres. Decision time. Do we pit at the end of this lap or stretch for another 2? I think we pit end of this lap. We match the Ford, go 3-stop, but then undercut. God. Yeah, this car is hanging on. It's clinging on. For fuck's sake. Yeah, those rear... all the tyres are not looking good at the moment. Oh, God. There we go. Right, okay. Oh, oops. Use the pace that Han provides. Yes. All right, we're going for a bold strategy, Cotton. We're going to go 3-stop, and we're going to undercut the Ford. So here we go. We are going to do a different strategy after all. Oh my God, Robinson's high juice is so nice. It's so... I'm going to have another sip. All right. First of 3 pit stops done. Down and away. Oh my God, are those going to be for... Are those lap cars or are they going to be for position? Oh God, we might be battling for position coming out of the pits here. You what? You what, M9? Is that the Shelby? Surely we're not battling for position with the GT350 Shelby. Anyway, 15.6 seconds is the gap. Right, so that answers the question of what the gap was that we had on the Ford yesterday when I blew it. Wow, the GT350 is running a legit third. Fair play. Well done. I'm just used to the Gran Turismo 2 AI being absolutely shite with any old vintage muscle cars. Oh, we've already gained like a second on the Ford on this lap alone. And we're on cold tyres. We're going to make this one count, boys. Hopefully no crashing on the last lap. Don't remind me, British Pokemon 27. Welcome along, by the way. 14.4. We've taken another few tenths out of the Ford in its favoured sector. And I think the Ford's in the pits. Alright, here we go. Come on. He may have even spun at turn 1, you know. That's why he didn't have as much of a gap. We've passed him already. There's the Ford. We're in the lead. Yes. Right, let's make this count then. That Ford must have spun. So we've come out so much further. So much further. Oh, good. Like I nearly did. Now, let's see about some rubber banding, because that Ford closes the gap in short order. Yeah, Roy! I think there's definitely moderate rubber banding in this game. I guess we'll find out how much now. No. Stop being allergic to leading. Alright, so sit rep. We are winning. And this time I have no intention of fucking it up. 1 minute 3.3. That's how you do those corners correctly. Well, Jason's back. Yeah, Jason, we're not doing that pit strategy. Just got back home after having had posh fish and chips, aka I sat down in a restaurant to eat it. Me good. Yeah, Jason, we went for a different strat. We're going 3-stop. We undercut the Ford. We're pitting every 15 laps. And it's already paid off because the Ford spun on dead tyres. So we're now leading by miles. Oh, God. But I'm still allergic to winning, so, you know, anything can happen. Anything can happen in the next half hour. I'm fighting for your job over here, Jason. You can try and get your job back here. It's like Here Comes the Boom car edition. Except, you know, not featuring Kevin James. And ergo being funny. Oh, we're rinsing the advantage here. Even if the AI is trying to rubber band with the Ford, it ain't working. It just isn't. And the Ford's still back at the hairpin. Okay, that was a bit weird. And it's contributed to my lap being shite. It's sabotage. There's Black and Mild. There we go. His entrance was just so epic he crashed the stream. 129 that time. Wow. That was so bad. Oh, God. The Ford is now deploying EMPs to stone them up. That's tickled me. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, please. The glass shattered and the power went out as I was going down the ramp. You didn't call the wrong strat, you coached the wrong. I'm the wrong driver for anyone to coach. I'm also allergic to leading. I can only run consistently when I'm not in the lead. Work that one out. Right, Ford's just coming through the hairpin. I think he's gaining... Oh. Give me a hell yeah! Hell yeah! Problem is now, that doesn't just remind me of Stone Cold Steve Austin, that reminds me of Stone Cold Stipe from Tommy Toehold. Where for some reason Tommy Toehold thought that Stipe Miocic should have Stone Cold's voice. I want a hammer cheese sandwich! Oh fuck, why can I... no! Please! Why can I not do this corner anymore? I told you I'm allergic to leading. Okay, we're good. We're back. We're fine. Cat just yells at me every time I fall off. Fall off some wall just to annoy Cat. Excuse me. You did nothing wrong? No, Jason, you didn't do anything. It's entirely me. This is just the stress of watching me race. It's like England in any sort of sporting event. Either it's nerve-shatteringly tense or an embarrassing loss. That's basically... Oh my god. There's the Ford. It's lurking. There's a reason why I nicknamed it Jaws when I used to play this game. It's just there, just like... Notice how when I'm in the lead I do that final corner properly. And then when I'm not, it's just like straight line. Oh, 132.0. Jesus, that was terrible. Right, can we not fuck up turn 1 this time? So can we not fuck up turn 1? There we go. That's how you do it. Well, oh dear. I think Polish soccer sucks. I'm getting very nervous about that Ford behind me. Getting jittery. It's just there. I can sense it. Lurking. Thing is, Jason, does Polish soccer, like, is it just mediocre? Or does it, like, go into every tournament being like, no, we're going to win it in 9. And then just either embarrassingly fail or make even the easiest wins nerve-shreddingly tense. No, he's fast. Not at the moment, he's not. Sneezing on the steering wheel. Yeah, we wish Nay the best. Speedy recovery and everything. Trust me, you guys don't want 2 editions of Hot Race Car Nights every week. You want Retro Lounge back. Let Han bring you home. Country roads, take me home to the place that I belong, West Virginia, or however that song goes. I like how it took Black and Mild this long to be like, hang on, where's Nay? Lost to the champions of Luxembourg. So bad, only to crash at turn 1 again. To answer your question, Black and Mild, Nay's ill. He's very ill with man flu, which, as we know, is a horrendous disease, which is worse than Ebola. So he's recovering at the moment, and we wish him all the best. Seriously, we do. I was going to ask if I crashed the stream. Yeah, you did. I have to do another one of those 2-part VOD uploads, because Twitch splits it into 2 automatically if there's a disconnect. Ford is there, he's lurking. I don't know how far back. Rough guess, but oh, yep. Adam. You can tell things are serious when I'm actually calling myself Adam on stream. my god, he's there. Oh, no. There's also going to be a crossover point as well, where his tyres are going to be better than mine for about... Well, he's pitting... Oh, only 2 laps. Yeah, it's only 2 laps or so. Shit, bed. Okay. There we go. Cam's just watching this face palming somewhere. But yeah, he's going to have 2 lap better tyres for a little bit here. But then we're just going to undercut the fuck out of him for the next 2 laps, so... I think it's going to work. Better had, to be honest. Am I not understeering, please? Thank you. Those are the sort of strange noises I make. I also wish this game had a function to show you how far the next... Okay, we're just going to drift that corner. That's the thing we're going to do. There he is, he's lurking. Chatto, how far back do you estimate the GT40 to be? Die a little bit inside when you touch the grass for no reason. Yeah, me too. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, speaking of which. There we go. 3 to 4 seconds, maybe a little. Oh, God. I think a little bit of rubber banding is happening. Plus, I'm driving like absolute bollocks. Cam's just yelling at me on the radio. Oh, well, the Evo's been lapped again, but this time he's got in the pits. He's got out of my way before being lapped. Toss bag. Toss bag? What am I even on about? Oh! The Ford is there, but he just had a big of a bit. Error 404. AJ has a cancer problem. Needs to close. Windows is restarting. Right, I'm back. Sorry, I just had to reboot there. I just lost it. I just had to control or delete my brain. Not delete my brain. That'd be weird. There he is. He's lurking. He's lurking. Look. Oh, now is not the time for drifting. Yeah, this is going to be the slight crossover point where he's going to have better tyres for the rest of the stint. But we'll get all of that back when he inevitably spins and we undercut the fuck out of him. At least I hope that's what happens. Johnson has rebooted. Yeah, I have. Had to install some updates. There we go. Had to install handling.exe. How to drive.exe. Oh no, we've got lap traffic in front of us. This is not a good thing. Now, which plonker is this in front of us? What absolute just twazzock is this in front of us? Absolute ham and cheese sandwich. That's just an insult to sandwiches. What absolute mouldy, crusty sandwich is this in front of us? So that Ford is annoyingly not fucking up. Generally, what car is this? Is it the Jag, maybe? We got another Jag. Please, 1999 graphics, load. It's still just a sort of black blob. Blue flags. My race engineer's yelling at race control. Oh, God, see, we're getting our ways. Oh, it's not. It's a Skyline. It's an R34 Skyline. Okay, Skyline, we like you, but please get out of the way. No. Do you mind? Charlie Whiting, right, I'm going to have to send. That hasn't worked. Bad thing has happened. But, oh my God, this is the worst thing. I can feel the GT40 bearing down. Skyline, get out the fucking way. Get out the way. No. Oh, God. Okay, there we go. We're fine. Have a stiff drink. Repeat step 1. Be ready to meme on Johnson. Step 4. Repeat. Oh, no. He's right there. Stupid Skyline. 14 paid off that. Oh, my God. He's there. Oh, and he's... No. Oh, God. It's on! It's on again! Help! Help me! Pooh's coming out! Pooh's definitely coming out! I need the money. Cam's conspiracies may be my favourite thing about this game. From the Ford as adaptive AI to the Ford dropped an EMP grenade to the Ford is now paying off other drivers. Does that mean he paid off the Evo driver earlier? Who just bleated across our bows early on? Oh my god, he's right. Help! Oh my god, I'm booing myself. I'm getting horrible flashbacks. It's okay, Jay, it's okay. It's only lap 27, it's not lap 50. You're okay, you got this. You're good. Oh my god, I've not got this. Help! Trust in Han. I'm trying to. He's lurking. Oh my god, he's right there. No. No. I'm going around the outside, sir, because I know how much you cannot do turn 2. Okay, you're just going to pass me before we even... Just absolutely shat everything. Ow! You! Twantwazzle. Don't even know what that insult is. That's a mix of twat, waffle, con waffle and something else. Oh, come on, get it! Vietnam flashbacks. I am! Oh no, we got more lap traffic. Cam, get on to race control again. We need more blue flags. Okay, it's fine, we're good, we're calm. We're not good, Bollocks! No! Okay, we're good, we got this, it's fine, no one saw that. Okay, relax, we're good. Cam, stop shouting! Stop shouting at me! I did a boo-boo. I didn't do it on the last lap this time. He was still... For fuck's sake. Like I told you, I'm allergic to winning. Right, come on. Okay, come on, Han. 2 more half-decent laps, then we'll pit again. And we will have amazingly good tyres with which to... Oh. More people are pitting. I mean, the Subaru's got out of the Ford's way. I suspect so. But he's also got out of our way as well, which is nice. We have also gained time back on the Ford, so his tyres are rinsed as well. And we didn't lose that much time out of it, so we're good. We're okay. Calm. Everyone calm. Everyone stay calm in chat. It's not like I've thrown away this race on the last lap before or anything. Oh my god, we've already back to 1.7. Man's just has nothing. He's got no fans. Men too angry to die. This is now Team Too Angry to Die at this point. Team Doom guy. Come on. Thing is, the Ford had that little crossover period where he was faster, and I had the lap car, and I was driving like absolute Ebola on a stick. I'm like, don't miss your braking point this time. There we go. See, we're already gaining back on the Ford. We are fine. Relax. Come on. 1.5 seconds. Okay. And the Ford's still got a spin. Yes, he will. No, he will. Oh my god, imagine if he goes the rest of the race without crashing. Trust in Han. I do trust in Han. Han is doing very well. I do love Han at this point. He is definitely going into the Team Pleb Hall of Fame at this rate. Alongside Grandpa Zilla. And 129.8 on worn tyres. Go on, Han. You little good thing. Go on, Han. Oh, and the Ford has spun. Anyway, I'm not hanging around. Bye. Now, I'm not going to be as sporting as last time. Get some. He started spinning before you've even undercut him. Deary me. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, and Jason's clipped it. Oh, no. Oh, no. Except our car's also on bollocks. Look at the state of our rear tyres. Now run. Right, we're back in the lead. Except we're going to be giving it up at the end of this lap as we pit for the second 3 times. So that's the thing. I can't slow down entirely if he spins because we haven't got that pit stop in hand at the end now. So. Yeah, Han's doing well though. Han's doing very well. Very comfortable, stable car to drive. Now that I've got used to him and we've got some mods. He's got the raw pace to beat Ford. But I'll not fuck up. Ah! LP is here. Chat is fixed. Oh, okay. Are you having chat issues as well? Right. Second of 3 pit stops. We're in. Check your MFD for a new strategy option. Also, Ebby is here. Yo. Oh no, that stupid Nissan's in front of us again. It was the GT40 spawn. Oh, he might have done, you know. No, I don't think he has. Oh, gold. Ah, okay. I'm just wondering if we had a recurrence of the chat. That plonker in the Evo. Trying to send it. Right, here comes the money laps. 19.9. I suspect, annoyingly, the Ford hasn't spun this time. But we'll now do 2 laps to undercut him. So that's 2 laps of us absolutely decimating him on his ruined tyres. He's just got sort of flaming bits of rubber. Alright, so it was 19.3, 18.3. We've already taken a second out. You have an undercut to not fuck up. Excuse me. So, goddamn, High Juice is the MVP. Love that stuff. And we've got to get past this stupid Skyline again. The Skyline's clearly been bribed by the 14. I wonder what that gold-plated briefcase was doing in their garage before the race. Right, are you going to get in my way again? Are you going to be a bell end? You're going to be a bell end, aren't you? Because you're going to get right in the way at turn 1, aren't you? Am I going to have to send it? We've taken another second out the Ford, by the way. Send! Send it! Come on! Don't do this to me. I will punt you. Get out of the way. Thank you. You didn't get out of the way, but I made you get out of the way. Don't you dare try and counter-send on me. Turnip. Oh my god, we're eviscerating the Ford's lead. We are... We were. Well sent. Thank you, Cam. So the Ford's running on an average of 1 spin per stint at the moment. Interesting. Oh, we've got more lap traffic ahead. Not about this. Not about this life. What car will this be in front? It's the red one, so it must be the Shelby. So he must have lapped it at some point. I'm still showing second. Jason's left the grandstands for a moment to go and have a piss. Well, oh god, maybe visit the concession stand. Right, and the Ford is in the pits. Here we go, come on. Come on, the Mazda. Come on, Han. Don't mind me just flipping off the Ford as we went past. There we go, the undercut has worked again. Until I fuck up again. Which is happening right about... No. 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 Oh, God. Okay, we're good. We're good. Alright, so our final pit stop will be lap 45. The Ford will pit one more time on lap 48. And this final five... Sorry, I'm restarting. I'm rebooting again. Right, there's that peanut in the Shelby. Look, though! A fellow Ford and he doesn't get in my way. How about that? Nissan. Evo. Surely if you're going to pay off anyone, it's going to be someone from your own manufacturer store. English store. Yeah. Oh my god, he's tried sending. Jesus Christ. Maybe someone got on the radio and was like, do you not realise that that's the GT40's main rival you just let past? And he was like, oh shit. Sweet. Oh, Jesus. The Ford has fallen back even more, I think. Well. Oh, Jason's back from the concession stands. Right, so we'll have that segment from around lap 40 to 45 where we'll be absolute shite. But then, we'll redeem ourselves in the final stint. Hopefully. We're lapping in the 29s, that's absolutely fine. That's matching the... Oh, no! Oh, no! There we go. It's fine, we're good. We're okay. We're fine. Cam, stop it. I can feel you glaring at me. Stop it. I love how I can just, like, make the entire chat just shit themselves by being like, oh no, I've fallen off. Oh, what am I doing? Imagine if I lose the race again. How shit would that be? Oh no, I have fallen off. Oh dear. Actually, that Shelby's starting to gain back in, so I should probably stop fucking around. You'd think after my previous experience I'd have learned. Harmless and drifter as well. Okay, Cam, Jesus. Only for that. Can also see the GT40 in the distance, so let's be careful here. Let's get some good laps on the board. While he's hopefully held up behind the GT350. There, he's there. Oh, God, come on. Cam's not going to last one race as interim crew chief. Oh, God. Wow, 132.7. That was a bollocks lap. Right, come on. Come on, AJ, focus. No more prattling around. That's better. There we go. Yes. There's even in my mirrors now. Come on. There we go. Fight the understeer with strain. I thought when we got out of Pro Street that we were not all going to lose our collective shit. The game has changed us. Well, the Ford's lapped the Shelby, so still there or thereabouts. Come on, this could be lap record territory here. Come on. Oh, well, it was. Come on, Han. It could still potentially be a lap record here. 127.7 is the current lap record. I don't think we're not going to quite get there. 27. Oh, 27.9 though. We weren't far off. The GT40's there. He's gaining in again. His tyres will be right on temp now, so. And I'm in the wrong gear. There we go. This is better. He's just lurking there. Waiting to punish my hubris again. So the car is an absolute knob? Han isn't. Definitely not. If I called anyone an absolute knob, it was definitely me. Han has been excellent so far in this race. fact, I think we've pulled away a bit from the Ford. I think we have pulled away from the Ford a little bit. $28.7. Well, attack the apex. Is the car Han Solo because we were a single car team? No. No, it's Han because Tokyo Drift. I mean, unfortunately, we don't have the orang and black paint scheme or the Veilside wide body kit, but close enough. Okay, Joe, you've gone quiet on the mic. Say something. Oh my god, I'm in the wrong gear. That's what happens when I go quiet. That's what happens when I... Han Solo. Where's it? Okay. Oh my god, the Ford's gaining. Okay, I think we're about to hit the crossover point, where my tyres are about to go off and his are still good. But... no, we should be able to get a lot of that time back with the undercut. Just need to be sensible for the next 7 laps. Tokyo Drift. That's just me in general. Whenever anyone mentions Fast and Furious, I'm like, Tokyo Drift. The Tokyo Drift for shit. No, Tokyo Drift. No, but Fast and Furious 7 was the best. No, Tokyo Drift. I swear I'm like the complete opposite Fast and Furious fan. Because everyone's like, well, first one was okay, Tokyo Drift was shit, they got better after 4, 7's amazing, and blah blah blah. Whereas I'm like, no, the first one was the best. I really liked Tokyo Drift. 4 was where it started to get a bit too silly, and then 5, 6, 7, and 8 were basically just The Rock punches torpedoes and DDTs Jason Statham through mountains. Vin Diesel kills submarines with Dodge Chargers. And Paul Walker parachute drops out of planes with Subaru Imprezas and blows up entire planets with a Supra or something. But maybe Furious 7, everyone's like, make it Walker, and I'll see you again. When Fast and Furious was actually about cars on it, yes. Yes, Nick, you've hit on my problem with it. We all know why people like 7. Yeah, I suspect we know why. And I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. Oh. I do miss Paul Walker, in fairness. I'm driving a white... well, if it was a white Supra, it'd be a pro... fuck's sake. Chase encountered another problem that needs to close. Meanwhile, the Ford is lurking. He has no time for our sentiment... oh, for fuck's sake, I can't talk. Ah! Help! Meanwhile, the Ford has no time for our sentimentality bollocks. He's lurking there. Just waiting to pounce. It's still a good race, I've got to say. The Ford has driven a better race this time so far. And it's made for a closer race. So me going 3-stop means I'm having to drive a bit more, like, I know I can't fuck up as much. Well, I have no choice not to fuck up as much as I did the first time. I need the first teeth. I need to drink. Ah, there we go. Put my teeth back. Just that menacing mint green dot in the distance. I see you there. Right, this will be the... oh my god, this will be the crossover point. This next... someone grabbed the GT4... oh! Has he just spun? Oh no, he hasn't! He just about saved it, okay. That's psyching us out. Someone grab the GT40 repellent. 2 seconds is the gap. I think you're about right. Yeah, 2.5 seconds maybe. Yeah, he does start to close in at the end of a run, but that's understandable. His tyres are, at this point, how much better are his tyres going to be? Well, he's pitting on lap 48, so 3 laps better at the very least. I would say Tokyo Drift has the best cars in a Fast and Furious film. Ah. That's a good one, actually. That's a good question. I'm going to do the management until Cam spots me. Alright, I'll just let you back in the pit lane. It's fine. Yeah, that's a good question. Which Fast and Furious film has the best cars in it? Because Tokyo Drift has the Veilside RX-7, the red and black Evo, the, like, grey Malachite 350Z, which is pretty cool. The Shelby Mustang with the RB26 Skyline engine in it, which I thought was interesting. Most people would think putting like a turbo JDM engine in a classic muscle car would be absolute heresy, but it made total sense for the story. And it made for quite a cool car. Oh, he sent it! He sent it and he saves it. Well, the Ford is coming back at us, boys. I got spotted. Yeah, Jason hasn't even got a pit lane pass. He revoked his credentials. Or Cam revoked his credentials. I think 1 and 2. Yeah. I think 1 has probably the most iconic cars, including the first iteration of the Charger. Ever since, whenever the Charger came back and then inevitably got crashed within 5 minutes, it didn't look quite as good. Like, the Ice Charger was stupid. It was stupid. The Dodge Charger that can go full speed on ice, basically an Andros Trophy Charger, which can also be ramped into a submarine and blow it up. Fuck out of here. I did like Dom's heel car when he turned heel in the 8th one, whatever it's called. Fast 8. Furious. Fast Thick Mates. Fast Furious Thick Mates. But yeah, when Dom turned heel in that one, he had that black Plymouth GTX. In fact, this one, I did like that. I thought that was very cool. The Chatter's going about as well as Downforce. Oh, harsh, Nick. Harsh. Oh my God. The Ford has sent. The Ford went for the send. All right, it's on. It's on again. Here we go. Time to roll up our sleeves again, boys. Ford's back and ready to party. I told you, 42 laps. His tyres are 3 laps better. So, the next 3 laps, he's going to have the advantage. And he's showing it already. Oh, we've got the stupid plank in the Evo. Fastest and most furious film yet, M9. I don't know. That'll probably be what it's called. Aren't they doing a spin-off of, like, The Rock and Jason Statham as, like, a tag team? Going around the world and, like, punching Ferraris. I don't know. Right, Evo. Last warning. Thank you. Oh, yes, go on. Hold up the Ford. Yes. Yes, yes, Evo. Oh, no. No harm. The Ford. Oh, my God, look at the... Did you see that send from the Ford? That was disgusting. He cut the last chicane like I cut the last chicane when I was desperately trying not to lose the last attempt at this race. Yes, Cam, the send. Oh my God, guys. Guys, conspiracy theories. Ow! Right, I'm getting annoyed at this. What if Cam's actually on the radio to the Ford the whole time? Making sure he's keeping me honest. Universe... Right, that does it. Right, excuse me. Nah, we're not having... Nah. Oh, he's fallen off. Pleb. Wait, I'm team pleb. Plonker. There we go. You mug. It's fucking game time, boys. Okay, Adam, I have a confession. I'm driving the Ford. I knew it! I knew it! It's a conspiracy! Jason, get back in here now! No! No! Sounds like the bit in Empire Strikes Back. AJ, I am driving the Ford. No! I now have to defeat Cam in the Ford. Oh, now we've got another lap car. Oh, we got two! Oh, no. Oh, poo's starting to come out. When you play a game of sense, you win or you crash. Is this the lesson you're trying to teach me, Cam? By hacking the Ford. Oh, no. Oh, no, he lurks. He waits is what he does. Oh, no. Look at the amount of lap cars up here. Look at it. Oh, the Ford is sending again. Oh, no, 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 no. Ow. Don't we wham 180. No one cares. No, no, no. Shelby. No, no, no. Conspiracy. Oh, just let him through, why don't you? Now you let me through as well. Backfired. Ow. Oh, my God, this is getting good. Guys, this is getting good. I can't secure it. Oh, no. Jason's been pepper sprayed. I'm flying solo for the final round. Come on. Come on, Han. Keep it together. Oh, no. Is it that skyline again? Oh, it's the skyline again. Oh, no. Oh, it's a bad thing. Han's drifting as well. Right, come on. Stay calm. Stay calm. Keep it together. One more lap after this and then we're pitting for the final time. Oh, go on. 3 wide. 3 wide. Holy shit. 3. Sand. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, no, 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 no. I was in the wrong gear. New strategy, we don't pit. No black and mild. Who let black and mild into the pits? It's total anarchy. What is going on? Right, Ford. You know what you should do now? You should spin. You should spin the fuck out. It's absolutely what you should do. Please. Please spin. Oh, go on. Please spin. Please spin. No, okay. Oh. Skyline behind just sent. I'm in this race too! Yeah, but you're not though, are you? Come on. Even on knackered tyres, Han is ploughing on. Yes, Han. I love Han is definitely going down in the Team Pleb Hall of Fame at this point. I've genuinely formed a bit of a love for this car. I'm not listening to you anymore, Cam. You betrayed me. Come on. Come on. Alright, come on. End of this lap. We're pitting for the final time. And then it's time to put the hammer down. It'll be time for, what is it? Party mode. Boy, it was reverse psychology. Yeah, that's what you're saying it is. I'm getting my sends ready already. Alright, come on. So that's the gap as I enter the pits for the very last time. Right, there we go. Well, that's one way to put it. Party mode hype. Oh no, we're going to have both of those lap cars to deal with again. Right, 17 seconds is the gap. I suspect to be a bit... Oh no, we got more lap traffic. We've got the Evo to deal with as well. Right, okay. I might go a bit quiet for these final few laps. You will understand why. Come on. Come on, Adam. 5 of the best laps of your life. 22.6 seconds. The Ford is on shredded tyres. Piss off, Evo. What you're about to see, ladies and gentlemen, is AJ Oh Fucked Given edition. There we go. Okay, we're starting to chip into the Ford's gap already. Fuck truck. Okay, race control, don't pay attention to that. Come on, Han. Got lap traffic to deal with as well. I cannot believe it's going to be this close again. 20.1. That's got to be, what, 2 seconds we've gained in a lap? 19.2. There's another 8/10 chipped out of the Ford's lead. Okay, I'm getting raggedy. I need to concentrate. Fuck, now I have to pay off the stewards. Cam, give up. I'm coming for your boy, and there's nothing you can do about it. $17.7. We're shredding into his lead now. And there's nothing, not even the Shelby can do about it. Oh, straight past. The Shelby can't block. There's nothing the Shelby can do. Something around 14 seconds for a pit stop. Right, okay. 17.3. We're nearly there already. The undercut has worked every single time so far. I just need it to work one more time and to get past this skyline without any faff. Oh, well, he's pitting anyway. Oh, it's all coming up Millhouse. 3 laps away from redemption. 16.2 seconds. I'm not planning on fucking it up again, Cam. Come on, 28-0 last time round. I know you can do better than that. I know you can do better. 19.2. Fastest first sectors. It's now down to 14.0. The gap. We're almost certainly going to pass him when he pits. Now it's about, then it'll be about holding it together. And ironically, me pushing it to the very limit means I won't fuck up as much, because it's when I 12.3. Oh my god, the quarterback is going to be toast. You know, ironically, if I'm really going for it, 101.9 that sector. If I'm really going for it, I'm less likely to fuck up. It's when I get casual. Right. Come on. Come on. This is it. He's pitting. He's pitting. There he is. We're in the lead again. Now just 2 more laps. 27.0. Deary. Oh, no, 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 not right now. Not right now, Han. No drift to Han. Not for another 2 laps. You do as much drift as you want on the slowdown lap. I'm so nervous. I am so nervous. I can't believe this. No mercy, no regret, no remorse. Come on. Come on, Han. Come on, Han, you little good thing. You have been so good for us in this race. You've been so good. You will go down in history as one of my all-time favourite Gran Turismo cars from any Gran Turismo game. You are going in the Team Player Hall of Fame. Just need 1.2 more excellent laps from you and your work will be done. I'm well aware of that, Cam. I am well aware. Right. I love how the entire chat's just yelling at me. 27.0 again! Final lap, sponsored by Credit One Bank. Let's bring it home with another lap record, shall we? No drifting this time. No showing off. No grandstanding. No hot dogging. We're just taking this one to the bank. Gap's around 13 seconds, okay. Right, well, we got through that corner. The corner of disaster. My legs are like bouncing up and down onto the desk. This is unbelievable. I'm so nervous. Oh god, are we going to get a lap record on the final lap? So I'm going to gun for here. Come on, you little good thing. Difference as well is that we're not on shit tyres either. Because we tried to go two-stop, the Datsun was on knackered tyres. Which meant when I tried to drift on them, bad idea. Not this time. Come on. One more corner. One more corner. One more corner, and we're going to get redemption. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, this one's going to feel good. This one is going to feel really good. Yeah! Yes! Oh, that felt good. That felt good. Oh, boy. Boy, oh, boy. And Hahn's already drifting on the slowdown lap. 15.2 seconds was the final margin of victory. The Ford was a worthy adversary this time, just as he always was. This time I took nothing for granted. Oh boy. Ebby is happy. Ebby is very happy. Thank you, Chatto, for being very supportive. Hahn, my old friend, you still got it. Man, what a race. That was genuinely a really good race as well. Like, there was no letting up from beginning to end. Right, £500,000 in prize money and a prize car. I've completely forgotten what Jason told me the prize car was. This is what happens when you don't fuck it. Yeah, amazing that. Funny that, isn't it? Oh, man. God, that's a good... Jason, you're hired. Yes! I got Jason his job back. And Cam's the double agent. This means it's going to be like a Scooby-Doo ending. And I would have got away with it too if it wasn't for that pesky Hahn. Oh, I love RX-7s now. Between this and recently going back to Need for Speed Carbon, and my favourite car in that game being my Tier 2 RX-7 in that game, which is so god tier, I beat both of the middle tier boss runs by passing them in the canyon on the first run. Welcome back to the pit box, Jason. Right, let's have a look at the prize car. Ooh! Oh! Ooh! Ooh! Fuck! Yum, yum, yum! Yum! Yes! I have a bit of a boner. I have a mild stiffy. Oh! Damn! You had a chance of that or the Viper GTSR. Oh, but... God, I would have preferred the Viper, to be honest, but I'll take the Stratos. Yeah, but you need nothing when you have Hahn. Right, okay, so we've got about half an hour to go of the stream. I have an idea of what we will do. So, you remember earlier, I mentioned how we went to Gran Turismo League and Hahn, before his modifications, went through all these and won pretty much all of them, with the help of a few others. So now we've unlocked these. The European League and the Pacific League. Now these are... I don't know how long the races are. I assume 3 laps. Apricot Hill. Ironic. So we'll get 6 races here, and we unlock the Gran Turismo World Championship. Which will be a bit of a big one, as you can probably tell. Right, so I'm just checking out the opposition. DB7, Lotus Esprit V8, Racecar, TBR Cerber, RUF BTR2. Jason, am I right in thinking that this is fairly similar opposition to the Grand Valley 300? It might be. Or actually, do you know what I think we'll do? Before we finish off with some races, I think it's time. I think Han has done something very special today. And I think he's about to evolve. What's this? Han is evolving. Because what you didn't realise is winning Apricot Hill also gave us a Mega Revolution card. Are you ready for Mega Han X? I don't think Cam is. Someone might need to give a warning. Weight reduction stage 2. Weight reduction stage 3. What's this? Han's evolving. Yes, it's happening. Oh boy. Oh yes. And I think he also needs power. Mega Revolution. 473 horsepower. Stage 3 turbo. Black and Mild is left speechless by what's going on. Also, I think we've got some more power that we can put in it up here. Engine balancing. 484 horsepower. And I think we can tip it to just under 500 with some port grinding. 493. There we go. So just under 500 horsepower out of Han. Of course, we can't increase the bloody displacement. There's only like one car in the... Unexpected nut. Unexpected nut in bagging area. Remove this item. I noticed Cam's gone quiet. Has he just gone to like... He's just gone to clean up. Right, there we go. We've got a brake balance controller. We're gonna max out this sucker. We don't need to buy much else, to be honest. Oh, slick tyres. Definitely gonna need those. There we go. Hard, and then just buy some super softs. We'll use super softs for the races where there's no tyre wear, and then hards for where there is tyre wear. Ah, Cam's ducked over to M101. I see. Traitor. Yeah, I don't blame him. What are the other mods down here? There's yaw control, active stability, and traction control. Where's the fun in any of those? Right, are we ready for the official unveiling of Mega Han X? Look at it. Look at him. It's a thing of absolute beauty. And the rims we got from before still suit. 493 horsepower. 1088 kilos. Oh dear. Should we go test Mega Han X out in some races? I think we need to. Also, I am just going to have a quick look around the used car lot, because that's just what I do. Are they recording? They claim to start recording at 8:30 and then blether on for a bit about politics and stuff. I don't know. I wonder when the next used car lot thing happens. Right, so there's no A-specs in the RSR. It's quite nice, but it's not Han, so... I just want to have a wander around the used car garages while I've got some money. You know me, I just like collecting interesting cars. A GTR 4-door. A 4-door R33. Look at that! That's quite nice. Alright, is that a different car? Oh, that's a purple. Ooh! A purple 4-door Skyline R33. Yes, we're having some of that. Right. So, we've bought a nice, interesting 4-door R30 Stadia RS4V. It's in red, nice. Family Manzilla. Yes. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Excuse me. Alright, GTS 25 Type M. So this is basically the R33 version of the car we already have. What's in the Tommy Kyra garage? No used cars, unfortunately. There are some very nice cars in there, I will say. Let's have a look in the Tommy Kyra garage. There is the M13 Stage 2, which I think is some sort of batshit insane Micra. Yep, that's exactly what it is. There's the M30, which is totally not a R30 Skyline. That's exactly what it is. There's the M30, totally not an R32. Nice colours, I have to say. There is the Tommy Kyra R33 edition. That one. And there's my personal favourite. That's nice. And the little ZZS Coupe. This little thing. This little cute little thing. This little fubsy little thing. Look at it there. I like the fact it's even included in green. It's just like, yeah, it is basically a Lotus Elise. I like knock-off Shelby. Maybe? They're quite good, I have to say. Let's go look at Toyota. What have they got in there? Some more Supras. What were we going to buy last time? Was it an Aristo? Oh, that's nice. For that full Paul Walker effect. The 96 Supra in black. Should probably own a Supra at one point. I've got a GT500 Supra. And there's the Sora. The Aristo was the big drift boy, wasn't it? Well, until we get hold of it. It's huge! Look at it! MR Spider. I assume that's a convertible version of the MR2. Yes, that's exactly what it is. Celica 97. That's quite nice. Oh, Mark II. Another Marky Mark. Marky Mark, the Mark II Tourer. Hey, we should revisit Marky Mark at some point. See how he's doing. So that was the Toyota garage. I don't know if any Altez spawn in the used garage for Toyota. I hope they do. I really like that car. Some used NSXs. Nice, nice. Some Accord wagons. These are mostly all front-wheel drive boys. That's the problem. Alright, let's have a look at Subaru and Mitsubishi, because now that we know that all-wheel drive can drift. Well, there's the Vivio. When did we encounter the Vivio? Oh, in the Cape. Oh, I think Nick posted one of those in the group in the Discord earlier. The Subaru Vivio. Nice, very nice. Yeah, well, it's a load of legacies and impressors. What'd you expect? Yeah, that's that really. And I assume the used car lot of Mitsubishi is a load of Evos. I like the fact I haven't even looked in Daihatsu yet. Oh, 3000 GT. Underrated, but very heavy. Yes! 1,700 kilos. Bloody hell. That's a bit of a weighty boy. Mirage Asti RX. Huh? That wasn't front-wheel drive. Kind of looks like a Volvo S40 from some angles. Oh, an Evo 2. Oh, wow. Nice. I like that. Very early Evos have a cool look to them, I think. Right, so that's an Evo 4. So the earliest Evo we can find is a Evo 2. I might buy that. Just for the fuck of it. Yeah, we'll buy that. So that concludes our wander around the used car lot. I'm probably going to fuck around with those off stream. But for now, we are going to close out the stream by taking Megahan X racing. It's just, it's mind-pulverizingly beautiful. Question is, what do we race it in? It has nearly 500 horsepower, downforce, and it's God, basically. It's God tier. So, what do we do with it? Well, I have a feeling... Oh, we can go in the Turbo Car Cup. Yes, let's do that. Let's sweep the Turbo Car Cup. We can even go back and do the test course race. My work here is done. Cam, do you like Megahan X? Are you pleased with Megahan X? Max downforce, boy. Super soft tyres. They haven't got a chance in hell. Hahn has ascended. He has. He has ascended. Yeah, we've got plenty of battery. That's all good. And for the final 20 minutes, he's going to celebrate his win at Apricot Hill by inflicting a beat him down. Oh my god. Guys, we may have created a monster. Jesus. Oh my god. Oh my god. Send! Ow. Oh my god. Oh my god, guys. We have built an absolute monster. Mega Hahn X. I mean, he's up against road cars in this race, but never mind. Oops. Actually, I'm fairly confident we could probably enter this in like the GT300 Championship and have a shout. I think it has more power than the GT300 cars in the game. And it wouldn't surprise me if it handles just as well. It might be a shout, actually. Because, well, this race ain't a competition. Yeah, that's what we're going to do, because this race ain't a competition. We've actually forfeited this race. Out of manslaughter. Right, 20 minutes to go. Right, GT300 Championship. 5 races. Grand Valley East, Laguna Seca, Deep Forest, Midfield and Apricot Hill. Well, at least Hahn will be familiar with the final round. Here we go. We're going to end with the GT300 Championship as Hahn attempts to really ascend. So, first race, Grand Valley East section. This is the old short circuit of Grand Valley. Let's do this. Mega Hahn X. I mean, the question is, are the field ready for this? I'm also wondering if there's tyre changes in this race. No, there isn't. Oh, you're all toast. Yeah, Oh, the Sylvia's gone for the send. And that was race over, basically. Yeah, I suspect I may have slightly more power than GT300 Reg. I also don't know where this track layout goes. Oh god. They're sticking with me though. Right, let's not get cocky here, Mega Hahn X. Oh. Okay. That Sylvia is determined not to get embarrassed by this upstart Mazda. With just some bloke built in his shed. Okay. I also have no idea where this track goes. I'll be very careful. Right, that Sylvia is the one to beat then. Oh my god. What is that? Is that an Impreza or something? It's the real Tokyo Drift. Hahn Unleashed. Oh no, he's still only got a 5-speed. He's only still a 5-speed. Okay, never mind, that's fine. Ow! This is the Sen chat. Oh my god. Who is this? Is that the Impreza GT300? I think it is. Alright, be careful up through here. Gaining back in on the Sylvia. Come on, Hahn. Come on, Mega Hahn X. I believe in you. You are now Downforce boy. Not Downforce Radio boy. No one wants to be that. Love this track. Yeah, it is an underrated version of this track. The full version is great, but I do kind of miss the E section. It's nice that they thought about what a short circuit for Grand Valley would look. I can't do that section at all. Right, stay calm. That Evo's back. Not Evo. Impreza. I might need Jason to have a look at the gearbox before the next race. I'm still only 6/10 in it. Ow! Stupid Imprezza's sending it again. I'm also in the wrong gear completely. Who's that car? Is that an FTO, that white and blue car? I think it might be. Right, that's how you do that section. That really is how you do that. Oh my god. It's just a bit there where there's like a... Oh, okay, fuck it. We're going to send... Okay, oh my god. Well, it didn't work for him either. We both bounced off the walls. We're back in the lead. Right, okay. Now, we just need to figure out how to do this section. Sort of like that, I guess. Yeah, we'll go with that. Right, okay. Megahan X is into the lead. It's time to take this home. Time to take this to the bank. That Impreza has some serious beef with us here. Because he's just destroyed the Sylvia. He's now chasing after us again. He's determined. Oh, come at me, bro. You really gonna are you really prepared to step to Megahan X? Like, really, are you? Do you realise how bad of an idea that is? Take me to the church. Now is not the time to get something in my eye. There's something sticking in my eye. So the Impreza is really good for this final section of the track. You've got to be careful here. Right. Coming up on the final lap, presented by Credit One Bank. We're about to take round one of the GT300 Championship to the bank. Come on, keep it together. You didn't fuck up Apricot Hill. You're better than this. You've learned from past mistakes. Hang on. If I went back and won Apricot Hill, does that mean J.R. Hildebrand's going to win the Indy 500 this year? Alright, we've got a decent lead over the field. Come on, a few more corners. It's the sector I can't do. But luckily, we've not got an Impreza up our trumpet. We should be able to negotiate them just fine. And take a first victory for Megahan X in the Super GT Championship. Well, the GT300 leg of the championship. Oh, yes! Quite a bit Macho Man there. Oh, yeah! Yeah, it was an Impreza. Cusco Super Impreza. And the Sylvia was third. Taiwan Trampio FTO. And the Momo Course Apex MR2. And the Wed Sport Celica. A favourite of mine from the Gran Turismo 4 days. I could beat GT500 cars in the GT300 Wed Sport Celica. It's such a good car. Like, it handled amazingly, and it looked after its tyres so well. Like, it accelerated pretty well. It was just down on power compared to the GT500 cars, but... Nice, nice. Okie doke. Right, so the next round will be at Laguna Seca. Interesting. This should suit Megahan X. Should suit Megahan X very well, actually. Let's see how we go. The acceleration this car has is just unbelievable. It's disgusting. Look at this. And we're in the lead already. Oh no, now everyone's going to send turn one, aren't they? Nope, I'm just not going to remember how to do turn one. We are in the lead. Navigate the first few corners. Oh, God. Maybe not the line through there. The FTO's sticking with us. As opposed to FTW. Instead of for the win, it's for the orang. I don't know. Suggestions in chat, please. What FTO stands for. Instead of for the win, is it for the orang? Is it for the Oasis? They're big Britpop fans? I don't know. Anyway, Megahan X is in the lead, so that's all that really matters. And the Still can't do the corkscrew, but never mind. Come on, there we go. Sticking with me for the moment. Fuck this orangutan. This orangutan. Isn't that what Richard Hammond would say to Jeremy Clarkson off screen on Top Gear? Oh, by the way, the Impreza is sending it, trying to get through the field. The Impreza is clearly my nearest rival in these races, but I just charge up to the lead early on and he has to get through the field the old-fashioned way. He's up to third. Let's track the Impreza's progress here. He tries to catch up with Megahan X. He's gaining on second. Gaining. Also, if Cam's still in chat, listen to me now. Han is an absolute delight to drive. Whoa! No. Ooh, careful. Find the orange. Find the orang. Oh, the FTO's back on us. We're punished for that mistake at the corkscrew. There we go. Good stuff. Okay, relax. Then Clarkson popped in my head. Oh, thinking of Trump. Yeah, that's also applicable. Oh. The Impreza are going to send for P2 here. Oh, he is through. Alright, so the Impreza is through. Can he mount Can he mount a charge on Megahan X? He had a good battle going in the first round. So that is entirely possible. What's the gap? I'd say about a second and a half. I might pitch this on the GT Planet forums, be like, if anyone's still playing GT2, if anyone's still in the Gran Turismo 2 forums, fancy doing a GT300 challenge where you can like build like the biggest variety of road cars and race modify them and see how many of them you can use to beat this championship, and in how many different ways. Like, can you Grand Slam the entire championship? Do you like sneak it on points sort of thing? Corkscrew is a real bastard in this game. I got the Impreza's into second. I'm making eyes at my P1, which you can't have. I'm not letting you have it. Unless I completely fuck up my braking at the final corner. Then maybe you might have it. For the Opel. Also, I think the Impreza's got pretty good straight line speed, you know. He's trying so hard for the send. Meanwhile, it's an absolute battle for third. You GM. You Opel. There he is. He's keeping us honest. It's been good so far. Like, one cock up and that Impreza will be right up our trumpet. This has been good fun. Also, that battle for third is getting interesting. I think the MR2 is still holding it, but I think the Sylvia's making a challenge. The FTO has faded badly. For the orang, or for the Opel, or fuck the orangutan, whatever you want to call it, he has faded. Oh my! God damn that! The corkscrew is so flibbly flobbly, and I told you. As soon as we just make one mistake, the Impreza is right there. Setting up for a pretty grandstand final lap, actually. This is fucked up the final corner again. Oh, and he's right there. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is so tense. Every time I fuck up a corner, I can hear his engine in my headphones. This is so tense. Oh, he's going to try and send at the first corner. He's going to try and send. We're going to have to block. Oh, he tries to go on the outside. Oh, come on. Come on. Okay, we've protected the lead for now, but he's right there. He's lurking. Oh god, this is going to be good. Come on. Come on, Megahan X. I believe in you. Do you believe in me? Do you believe giving love after love. Right, we'll put a little bit of daylight to Megahan X and the Impreza. Luckily that grass does not slow you down at all, so I don't mind that. Let's not fuck up the corkscrew, and we should be good. Alright, come on. There we go. There we go. Tried sending at the corkscrew though. Sylvia's up to third. Right, one more corner. Come on, don't fuck this up. Haven't fucked it up. There we go. He was sending so hard on that final lap. Respect to the Impreza. We're going to make it 2 wins from 2 in the Super GT3. Ebby, why can I not speak tonight? That's Ebby's fucked if I know post. Anyway, 2 wins from 2. Nice work. Still only 4 points in the championship because the Impreza has remained consistent. The Wed Sports League has been a bit shit. Been a bit pants. I might have to attempt this championship in that car just to get Team Wed Sport a championship. Apparently the Wed Sports League in this game is absolute AIDS. In later games it was really good. Right, on to round 3 then. Deep Forest. Oh dear. You may have noticed I'm not good at this track. If you haven't noticed, spoiler alert, I'm not good at this track. I'm really not. Okay, that's interesting. So, we start on the back row alongside the Impreza. Oh, go on. Send it. Oh, I'm in the wrong gear. Oh, sent anyway. Team Wedgie Sport. Alright, there we go. Oh, God. Bouncing around a bit. It's like a sort of evil cousin of Trial Mountain, this track. It really is. It's a lot more bouncy and flobbly and... In fact, is Trial Mountain around at this championship? I've got bigger issues than worrying about what the next round is. Got to get through this one first. The MR2 is giving us a crack. This is such a competitive field so far. Well, except for the Celica. It's just absolute pants. Right. Also, who we've got to keep an eye on is the Impreza. Oh, God, I never did that corner properly. The FTO and the MR2 are side by side for second. And I think the Impreza's trying to buy in. I'm having more fun commentating on the battle for second. Alright, well, I think the FTO is still in second for the moment. And I'm somehow still maxing out down the main straight at Deep Forest. Not a good thing. The Impreza's up to third already, though. It's this first sector. This car just sort of bounces and twists, and then this bit here, you've just got to... Well, if you're in Megahan X, then he just sort of makes it easy. It's just like, no, there is no challenge to this track. Even a talentless hack like me, who's absolute builds at this... Quad Erat Demonstrandum right there. Who is absolute builds at this track. Megahan X makes it a lot easier. Oh, meanwhile, the battle for second could soon be the battle for the lead. The FTO and the Impreza are closing in. This is good stuff, you know. It's been good all the time, but I just like the fact that this has been a pretty competitive series so far. Oops. And I'm not missing gear shifts, which is all the time. Oh, the Impreza's into second. Here we go again. This is going to end up being like a UFC title fight. Just me and the Impreza for 5 rounds. The FTO's sticking with him this time, though. Oh, God. No. Please. You can tell how close this is because I've gone quiet. Impreza's right there. And I cannot do the first half of this track for shit. Ow. Oh, it's the same as the last race. And the one before that. As soon as I mess up, he's just there. He's like the T1000. No, 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 no. Bollocks, bollocks, bollocks. Make your mind up. Come on. Bollocks, 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 bollocks. Cheese nugget. Wiffle burgers. Paff nugget. Bollock lord. Car fresheners. Cheese. For fuck's sake. Alright, come on. We can still get some points out of this race. Still get some points out of this race. Cam wasn't looking, was he? Okay, Simon was. That's fine. As long as Cam wasn't looking, we're good. Come on, come on. Hopefully they're all too busy battling with each other. They won't notice me sneaking up behind the ambush. Come on, Han. You've been so good to me so far. The thing is, if I finish last and the Subaru wins, this really blows the championship wide open with 2 rounds to go. Although I have already caught the tail end of the field. Seriously, Wed Sports Salika, how bollocks are you? How wank are you? Not that I can really talk at this point in time. Okay, come on. On the outside of the Salika. That gains some points back. I don't know. I think it's only 1 point for 6, so we've now got, I think, 2 points now. Oh no. Oh, Cam's back. Cam, I don't know what you're talking about. Look, I'm passing cars. I decided to drop back to make it a challenge. Right, come on. If I can still get second, if the Imprezza's checked out, if I can still get second, we'll minimise the damage in the championship. I'm into third. I'll pass to Sylvia for second, and this will still be a good point stake. The Grand Slam of the championship will be gone. Never mind. Oh, come on. Come on, come on, come on. I can't do these corners. Can't do this track. Such a terrible bollocks track. Why are they remaking this for Gran Turismo Sport? Oh, we're in second. Oh my god. Oh my god, the Imprezza's there. Do we go for the mother of all sins? It's me, of course we do. Come on. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Come on. I'm not braking for the final corner. I'm not braking for the final... I had to brake. Yes! Yes! Oh my god! Just get so banged! Just get so banged! I can't even believe I did that! That's disgusting! And Jason's not here to clip it! God damn it! Did I just do that? Oh, it is clipped. Thank God for that. Oh my lord, that was disgusting. Can you paste that in the chat? Oh, you probably will post that in the chat, Jason. Oh my god. And can you post it in the Discord? I want to watch it again. I genuinely can't believe I did that. I haven't... Like... I did that. Oh, and session 4's at midfield. Right. I think if we win this race... Oh, no. If we win this race... hang on. We are 6 points ahead in the championship. If we win this race, we'll be 8 points clear. So I think pretty much as long as we start the final round, we'll be fine. Right, well, somehow the Grand Slam is still on. And I like midfield. And I like it a damn sight better than fucking... what's it called? Deep plunge or whatever it's called. Right, Tuck behind the FTO. This is a familiar pattern. Oh, look at the Wet Sport Celica actually not being shit. Makes a change. Meanwhile, we're about to send on the FTO. After the last race. Yeah, of course we are. Of course we are. Oh, he's going for the counter send, though. Pays off. Okay. Oh. Really good battle to start this race. Oops. He's trying to brake check us. The Celica hanging in there in third. Oh, we just have the power. Come on, Team Wedgie Sport. Oh, the FTO's counter sent again. Whoa! And some drift do. Celica's doing us a favour. He's holding up the field. If me and the FTO can leg it. Oh no, the Impreza's already coming. The Impreza's already on the charge. Oh no, I'm scared. Mummy, I'm scared. And we're topping out in the straight line. I should probably change the gear ratios at some point. But they're so good for acceleration, so I don't mind. Oh my god, the Celica's still not last. I mean, it's only fourth, but the MR2's last by some distance. Meanwhile, here comes the Subaru. He's going for the send on the FTO. Freeway battle for second. Sylvia's trying to buy in. Oh, there's the clip. There's the clip in Chateau. I am watching that again and again after this. The Impreza's trying to go on the outside. He's trying to copy me. Cheeky sod. And he's made it work. He's learning. He's learned. I'm impressed. Ish. Well, no. None of that. Less of that, thank you. Now, come on. We'll have none of that. I just went northern for a second. Right, well, Hahn versus Impreza round 4. We're into the championship rounds now. Impreza knows he's got to score a knockout blow. Because even when I stacked it in the last race, I still landed the Superman punch on him. It was like fucking Yair Rodriguez throwing the random elbow out of nowhere and KOing the opponent with 1 second left on the clock. He's going it. Nay's here! Nay has risen from the dead. Nay has resurrected. That send was so godlike. We've resurrected Nay from the dead. And what a time for him to be resurrected. As Jesus Christ, we've just got a 4-way battle for the lead on our hands now. Slap my tits and call me knobface. I don't know. Oh, no. That's not the track. Guys, newsflash. The Wed Sport Celica is still not last. This is unbelievable scenes. I'm from up north, so I'm understand. Oh, okay. You're not so offended by it, I assume. I know my accent's terrible. Right, so Mega Hahn X in the lead. Second place Impreza, third place FTO. And Nay hath risen from the dead, so this is a reason to celebrate. All side by side for second. And you fucked up watching it. That's what's keeping these races close. I keep getting engaged in what's happening for second. Oh, God. What is this hot mess? Oh, Dre's here. Hello. Aren't you supposed to be recording Motorsport 101? Which is where I'm probably going to be headed after this stream. Oh. More. 3-car battle for second. With Mega Hahn X still in the lead. Really good. You don't want to know. Yeah, that's kind of the tagline for this channel. You don't want to know. So what's the channel about? What's going on here? A rolling trash can on fire. Yeah, this is basically Dre's beloved flaming trash truck. Whatever. Mega Hahn X. It's Mega Hahn X. Not Mega Hard. Oh my god, it's 3 wide for second. Jesus Christ. 3 wide for second. I mean, all of this is forgetting that the Impreza needs to win to take the championship to the final round. Which, as it stands, he's not doing. I forgot it was an erect. Really, did you? Did you now? Well, the Imprezza's going to try and make one last send here. But he is too far back. Come on, a few more corners to go. Unbelievably, Nate, surprisingly for me, it's not an erection joke. Well, the Imprezza's still holding down second. Defending from the Sylvia, but it isn't going to matter. We're going to take 4 wins from 4. The Grand Slam is on for Mega Han X. Han X. Oh, what an awesome fastest lap on the final lap as well. Bang. Some sick new blocks. Bang. Oh, the Celica wasn't last. Can we get some applause emotes in chat for the Celica for not being last? It wasn't terrible. Right. And also, I am now leading the championship by 8 points. And the most the Impreza can get by winning the final round is 8 points. But if I start the final round, I'm guaranteed a point. So, kind of won the championship. Wedgie Sport didn't get a podium, but they didn't. They did avoid a last place. They avoided the wooden spoon for the first time in the championship, which is a reason for them to rejoice. Right then. So, one more round, and that will do it for the stream, I think. Right, final round, Apricot Hill. We're ending the stream where we started. We're bringing it back to Han's house. This is Han's house now. He earned us redemption in the Apricot Hill 200. And now, as Mega Han X, he's hopefully going to close out the Grand Slam in the GT300 Championship. It's out the way. Out the way, you donkeys. Hans man presents Clark. Man getting hit by car. Oh, excuse me. Oh, the Impreza is still last. Oh, this MR2. He's driving like a drunk driver coming back from the pub. Can we breathalyse this fool? Oh, do we go 3 wide for the lead? Well, they're going side by side for the... Oh. Carrying a bit more speed for that corner. You need to bleed off a bit more speed this time. Oh, go on. Oh, the send cubed. The rare cubed send on 2 cars at once. Amber in the lead. And the Sleeker's back in last, so normal service has been resumed. What? Doing a hostile takeover of Team Wedgie Sport. Yeah. But if Cam can bring success to Team Pleb, does that mean you're going to have to buy it? You're going to have to do your own Gran Turismo 2 save and buy a Wed Sport Celica, or get a Wed Sport Celica. Jason, how do you win one of those? He's even in chat. He's probably... Oh, no. Oh, hello. Sylvia going for the send. Sendvia. Whoa. Send location. Unsurprisingly, I'm about 3 seconds faster through the first sector than I was last time I was here. In ostensibly the same car, but he's been through some changes since then, has Han. Has Mega Han X. And, wow, this isn't even close. It's because I've had practice on this track already today. I'm shutting this thing down. What did you all want? A bad car's beatdown for the final... for the finale of the stream? That's exactly what you're going to get. Oh, and the Impreza's unsurprisingly in second. But also unsurprisingly, he is miles behind. Where are you? Where even are you? Oh, wow. We were 11 seconds faster than Han's fastest lap in the Apricot Hill 200 earlier. That's how much faster Mega Han X... This is quite interesting, actually. It's a direct comparison between Han and Mega Han X. So he's on average 11 seconds a lap faster. Maybe even 12 seconds, because I was averaging 128s in the race earlier. Well, the Imprezza's trying to gain on us. Will he threaten to make this race more marginally interesting than an episode of Question Time? Featuring a panel of 4 grey blobs and Nigel Farage, because it's Question Time, so he's mandated to be on. It's like, are you even an MP anymore? No, I haven't been for about 5 years. Why are you still on this programme? Because the producers just invite me on every week. I've got nothing else to do, except being a massive twat, so... okay. Who watches that anymore? Good question, I really don't know. I don't know why you would. It's a load of blather and a load of waffle, a load of shouting, a load of Nigel Farage as a twat. Nothing gets solved or anything. Wow, this is how I want... Well, I'm Pretzer, dude. I'm going to make a deal with you. This is how boring this race has become. I've started talking about Question Time. Get your ass up here and make this race interesting now. Okay, that counts. Yep, that counts as making the race interesting. Right, here we go. We've got a battle on our hands now. Ow. Roll. Sudden change of direction. This car doesn't like them much. At all. Send, though. Oh, the send. Oh, the send. Oh, that's disgraceful. Oh, that is disgraceful. Acceleration, though. The acceleration is so OP. Unbelievable. Are you trying to send? Are you trying to send? There was me worried about doing that chicane properly, and I just realised the AI just do not give a toss. Oh! Okay, Imprezza. Final lap of the stream presented by Credit One Bank. We're going to actually have a battle for the win. I mean, we saw what happened at Deep Forest when that happened. So, you know, be warned. Also, it's nice racing against AI that can take turn 2. Also, who still watches University Challenge? Another good question. Who does watch that? Oh my god, why can't the AI do these corners? So apparently neither can I, so... Oh, up the... That's my exact noises when I'm banging wheels at someone. Oh, we're going for send. Is that even a question? Of course we are. This time, he's going to succeed. Yes. Okie doke. So, come on. A few more corners and we can round out the Grand Slam and then retire to bed with a pint. Hang on. Will we have gone unbeaten all stream if I win this race? Which, if I don't fuck up this final corner, we are. Ooh, yeah! We're going to go unbeaten for the stream tonight. I think we might. I think we might have done. Either way, this has been the night of Megahan X. And the Sleekers last again. Because, did you expect anything else? Honestly. I mean, did you? And we win by 40 points. Well, we win by 10 points, but whatever. Damn. For a stream that I wasn't planning on doing until about 4:30 this afternoon, I think tonight has gone very, very well. Hang on, did we not get a prize car? Ooh! We get a trophy! Good! We got a trophy! And now do we get a prize car? We do! Meanwhile, Nick's going to take over Team Wedgie Sport. For their absolute incompetence in running a race team. Ah. You can't hear this, but I can just hear the menu music very low. The rarely heard championship win music. Oh, God. I got worried for a second. I was like, please don't die now. Anyway, I have saved, so that's good. Right, and what is our prize car? It's apparently a GT300 car. It's the Wet Sports Saloon car. Well, Nick, here we go. The takeover of Team Wedgie Sport is underway. Oh, I can't believe that. Oh, that's unbelievable. Oh, well, I'll tell you what. I'm hungry and I need a beer. So, we will end it there. What a fun stream that was. That was so good. For a stream that I wasn't planning on doing until 4:30 this afternoon. When Nay was like, I'm literally press F to pay respects. I'm just plague. He didn't quite say that. I may be embellishing it a little bit, but I was on the train back from London. So, I just don't know how to talk tonight. Yeah, he just randomly messaged me like, plague. So I was like, I might stream tonight. Yeah, right. And I think it went really well in the end. This was basically the stream I was going to do on Monday. So, if you're okay, some more Gran Turismo 2 on Monday. I'm just planning on going consecutive now to complete Gran Turismo 2 plays. Thank you, British Pokemon 27. I thought it was fun. I thought it was a good time. So, in the meantime, hopefully Nay feels better soon. We'll have a new video on Friday. It's a challenge belt video and it's really good. And, oh yeah, I've completely forgotten to plug everything, haven't I? Yeah, if you're new around here, hit the follow button and subscribe and donate down there if you really want. And subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't already. This is all old hat for you, I'm sure. So, that was a good time. Han is basically the MVP of this entire stream. Cam is hired on the team now, despite being a double agent. Jason's got his job back. We got more Legend of Zeruda. That's new to me. No, is that another bootleg? Legend of Zeruda. But yeah, Han was the OP of the stream. He won. Did we use him in every single race? Yeah, we did. So this was the stream of Mega Han X. He achieved redemption at the Apricot Hill 200 and then clean swept the GT300 Championship as Mega Han X. And it's like Drift to Zeruda. Oh, I see. Legend of Zeruda. You're like a New Japan Pro Wrestling announcer. So yeah, there'll be more of that next Wednesday once Nay's risen from the dead. And there'll be more Hot Race Car Nights next Monday. Basically more of this. I just want to finish off Gran Turismo 2 now. I've had so much fun getting back into it and playing it with you guys. Let's take it home. Hopefully in a few more streams we'll have it done. And we'll have room on the schedule by the time mid-February comes around for a game I'm really looking forward to. A new release. We'll see you guys next time in the Armbar Arcade.